Montana truly is blessed with large amounts of coal reserves. We have more than any other state in this nation. On the national scene, there is growing concern, or there is considerable concern about CO2 and the effect that it may have on the climate. There very well may be restrictions coming down on CO2 and the request to sequester that carbon. And so I think it is only responsible that we look as to how we can make that happen in the best, easiest, and least onerous way that we can do it. The bill that I am proposing is very simple. It does a few things. First of all, it places regulation of carbon sequestration under the Board of Oil and Gas. I'm doing that because the Board of Oil and Gas is already familiar with and has been dealing with injection wells and other oil and gas wells. They have the expertise to go on ahead and monitor this program. It also allows the Board of Oil and Gas to apply for primacy in this program. The federal government will come out with rules and regulations that will govern this program, and they will give it to the state, but the state must request primacy to get that authority. Next, it requires the board to set a bond or surety to ensure that reclamation of the drill holes for injection is taken care of, and also that the storage reservoir will remain whole and that there is a responsible party should there be any problems. It also requires that the reservoir in which the CO2 is being sequestered should be monitored to ensure that there are no leaks. It allows the Board of Oil and Gas to go together with various operators in a reservoir and create what is called a pooling program. The board has already done this and has done this frequent times when it comes to oil and gas, and so they already have this expertise, and this is just giving them the tools to do it for CO2. At the end of it allows the operator to apply for a certificate of completion after they have quit injecting for 10 years and after that they can show that the CO2 is stable in the reservoir. After that certificate of completion is given, it then authorizes the state to acquire deed to that reservoir and thereby relieve the operator from liability. During the time that the operator is putting CO2 into the ground, the board can and will levy a fee, a per-ton fee on CO2 injected into the ground, and that will go into a state special revenue fund, which that fund will be there to help protect the state once they accept the liability for that. At some point in time, it is anticipated that the federal government will probably take over these areas of sequestration, and so at that point in time, it will give the state the authority to turn these carbon sequestration reservoirs over to the federal government.